Automatic license plate readers have caused concerns of privacy for months in the Tennessee Valley. You may not notice them all the time, but these small cameras can be found across the country and here in Huntsville. One group continues to push for more transparency on the use. In Big Spring Park Sunday afternoon, a small crowd gathering, also walking together looking up at these cameras. This is a flock camera. It's one of the many different variations of an automatic license plate reader, which track, you guessed it, license plates. This group, including Will Freeman, who created the dflock.me website, met to talk about their concerns.
Before, you'd see license plate readers maybe like on a major highway every 20 miles or so. And they were mostly trying to see if like a car was here at a certain time. But then you have places like Huntsville and other cities where there are really high density of these things at like almost every major intersection. And that doesn't just tell you like, hey, someone was in the city. That tells you somebody was here and then here and then here. And then it's almost like having a GPS tracker on your car.
This tech isn't new, and it's been a tool law enforcement have used in the past. Kurt Warshek, director of the North Alabama Multi-Agency Crime Center, spoke on the asset earlier this year.
I think that's a huge thing for the citizens to know that it truly is impactful. But in the same light, I think it's just as important for them to know that it's not tracking people. The system doesn't even have the capacity to track people. So it really is to our benefit to continue to deploy these kinds of systems to help us reduce crime in the city.
However, those concerns Freeman mentioned earlier still remain. He says more transparency would help.
Transparency is one step in the right direction. Another one would be regulation. These things are largely unregulated. Huntsville is not a particularly dangerous place. Yeah, I know there's crime. There's crime everywhere. It can be worse in some areas than others, but cameras are kind of a poor solution to that. They don't protect from anything. They do provide evidence after the fact, but yeah, it's a really high potential for abuse.
One relatively new city to see flock cameras is Madison. Their city council approved more than $86,000 to have the license plate readers back in March.